Good morning, Northside. I'm Michaela, and I'm part of your student council. Next weekend is semi-formal. The dance will be hosted on Saturday, February 24th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the cafeteria. Tickets are now only $10 and can be purchased next week in the cafeteria during lunch. This year's theme is red carpet. There will be music, dancing, food, and games. Please come and bring your friends. If you would like to request music to add to the playlist for the night, you can do so using the Google form link at the bottom of this video and on YouTube. Or it could be on your advisory Schoology page. Have a great day, Legends.
Hello, Legends.
Welcome to Northside TV.
Here's the latest edition of the Weekly Northerner for Friday, February 16th, 2024. Tomorrow, the Jazz Festival is back at Northside. The actions get started at 8 a.m. and will wrap up at 8 p.m. in the Aux Gym and Auditorium. Tickets to be purchased at the door. They cost $8 for adults and $5 for students and seniors. Over 30 bands from across the area are performing in this festival throughout the day. The evening show starts at 5:45 featuring the Wildsiders at the new Millennium Jazz Orchestra. The groups will perform the world-famous trumpet player Roger Ingram to cap off the night.
Students and staff, you can still sign up for the 2025 trip to Amsterdam and Paris. Informational Zoom meetings for the Europe trip take place Wednesday evenings at 7. See Mr. Stanley in D326 for more information.
Next week, we'll have a blood drive for the Red Cross. It's not too late to sign up for the next week blood drive. This event is on Thursday, February 22nd in the PL room. It will take place from 7:30 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. To schedule your appointment, see your advisory teacher or stop by to sign up with Mr. High in F305. Anyone who donates blood that day will receive a $20 Amazon gift card that will be emailed to you. You must be at least 16 years old to order to sign up.
Calling all juniors and seniors who are interested in planning this year's prom. There will be a prom committee meeting in room B201 after school on Wednesdays. The group is discussing possible themes and drink options. If you're interested in joining or have questions, you can talk to Ms. Baumgartner in B201.
Attention all seniors, the second annual Cedar Point trip is 3 months and there is still time to sign up before next month's deadline. If you are interested in an amazing day to celebrate your final year in high school before the semester ends, the trip will cost $100. This includes your admission ticket, charter bus ride, and free drinks all day. There is also a chance for you to fundraise and get your ticket paid for. There are also only 100 spots available for eligible seniors. All money must be turned in by Thursday, March 28th, which is a day before spring break. Stop by and see Mrs. Heischman in B207 for a permission slip to register or if you have any questions.
The robotics team will have its next competition in a few weeks. The Iron Legends will compete at Penn High School in Mishawaka on March 2nd and 3rd. The action will begin at 7 a.m. both days.
Tryouts for the softball team are in a few weeks. They will take place on Monday, March 4th. You need a physical on file if you plan to try out, and you also need to attend preseason workouts that are taking place on Wednesdays and Fridays 4 to 5:30 p.m. If you have any questions, see Coach Walker.
Any students who had their laptops repaired this school year and still have their loaner computer need to return them as soon as possible to the tech support station located inside of the media center. If your laptop is unable to connect to the school Wi-Fi, this is most likely the reason why. The Technology Support Center is open during fourth period. And now for your weekly weather update with tonight's forecast and what you can expect over the next several days.
It will be a breezy and cold Friday night with an overnight low falling into the lower 20s. Lake-enhanced light snow showers and flurries are possible Friday night into the early Saturday morning. Don't worry about the snow, no accumulations is expected.
High temperatures on Saturday struggle in the upper 20s and lower 30s under a partly cloudy sky. We have more warmth and sunshine in store for Sunday, with highs reaching into the lower 40s under a sunny sky. The warming trend continues into next week. The high is expected to reach the mid-40s on President's Day, and Tuesday will get close to 50 degrees. And now for a Legends Sports Update.
Tonight, the boys' basketball teams are back at home as they host Bishop Lures. The freshmen and JV will start at 6 p.m. and the varsity's matchup will follow with a 7:30 tip-off. Be there and show your support for your fellow Legends for senior night.
Tomorrow, the swim team will wrap up sectionals at the natatorium. In the evening, the boys' basketball team will have its final game of the regular season when they host Adams Central. The freshman and JV games will start at 6 p.m. and the varsity matchup will follow with the 7:30 tip-off.
Coming up, you'll hear from Ms. Graham in the Media Center, the latest update from the guidance office, and some admin messages.
You will also hear some dad jokes, your weekly tech update, the latest edition of Staff 101, and more.
Preparation and diligence during calm times lead to peace and security during difficult times. Think about it. Live it.
Today concludes another week of Black History Month content. Let's recap some of the significant historical Black figures that we explored this week. Katherine Johnson was a mathematician at NASA whose calculations played a crucial role in the success of early space missions like Apollo 11. She defied gender and racial barriers in a male-dominated field, paving the way for future generations of women and minorities in STEM. Her story inspired the book and film Hidden Figures, raising awareness about the contributions of Black women in science. George Washington Carver was an agricultural chemist who developed innovative techniques to improve farming practices in the South after the Civil War. He prompted crop diversification to lessen dependence on cotton, saving farmers from debt and soil depletion. He also championed sustainable agricultural and the use of peanuts, sweet potatoes, and other crops in new ways. Rosa Parks was a civil rights activist whose act of refusing to give up her bus seat to a white man in 1955 sparked the Montgomery bus boycott. She was a catalyst for the civil rights movement, inspiring widespread action against racial segregation and discrimination. She was a powerful symbol of nonviolent resistance and justice for all. Ida B. Wells was an investigative journalist and fearless anti-lynching crusader who exposed the racial terrorism happening in the South. She used her writing and advocacy to raise awareness and demand justice for the victims of lynching. Finally, she founded the National Association for the Advance of Colored People, NAACP, and dedicated her life to fighting for human rights and equality. We hope you enjoyed this week's Black History Month content. Stay tuned for more next week.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to your Media Center moment. I'm Ms. Graham. Today, I wanted to let you know about a couple of things. One is if you have not had a chance to use our Dear Crush wall, you're welcome to come to the Media Center to write a note to your crush on behalf of Valentine's Day. We'll be doing this all month long. I know the Valentine's Day happened a couple days ago, but you're still good. Or you can come and see if someone has written a note to you. Last but not least, this month for African American History Month, we have a display. We've also been doing poems by Black poets. So if you've come to the Media Center, or even if you haven't yet this month, you'll be hearing from Maya Angelou and Lucille Clifton. And I wanted to remind you guys that all of the poems that we're looking at, with each different grade, you're getting a different poem, but all of them boil down to resilience. The ability to get up and keep going. The ability to look at what's been done to you and choose not to do it to someone else. The choice of things. And I hope that you're making those choices for yourself, that they're good choices for you and good choices for those who are around you and who love you and who can come to love you because of your resilient heart. So good luck in building that resilience. If you need pointers, come see me. I'm working through it always and forever my own self. Have a good day.
Hello, Northside students. I am Jesme Nichols, the president of the Student Athletic Council.
I am James Early, the vice president of the Student Athletic Council.
We have 3 current goals in the council. The first one is the improvement of sportsmanship.
Our second goal is the student participation in and outside of school.
Our third goal is to improve school spirit.
It is not the adults' responsibility to get us to participate in our own school's events. It is the students' responsibility. Since
it all starts with the students,
Dog.
Hi, this is Ms. Sanchez. In the guidance department, I wanted to talk about a few things for seniors that are coming up very quickly. So the first thing I want to talk about are scholarships. So we have our scholarship bulletin board here in the guidance office. We also have it in the commons next to the cafeteria. So you can find all scholarship information on the bulletin boards, on our Schoology page, or on Naviance. So the first scholarship that's coming up is Students of Integrity. BBB offers 5 different scholarships through this program. That deadline is February 29th. It's coming up very quickly. And then in March, we have multiple scholarships. FWCS scholarship is due on March 1st. You can turn that in to me in guidance. The Cuesta Scholar Program and the Hispanic Leadership Coalition scholarships are both due March 15th. We have Alumni Scholarship for Northside. That's due March 22nd. And then in April, we have our Latinos Count Scholarship due on April 8th. There are other scholarships available. Those aren't the only ones. Those are just several that we like to highlight. The next thing that I wanted to talk briefly about is FAFSA. So our FAFSA deadline is April 15th. Miss Murray, our new Gear Up coordinator, she is working in classrooms. She's working in Mr. Murtis' classroom now, and then she's going to be going to some other classes in the coming weeks. So look out for her to help with FAFSA. We have to order diplomas very soon. And so outside of English classrooms, C202 and C206, I posted names as they appear in PowerSchool. Those are the names that will be printed on your diplomas, seniors. If there is an issue with spelling, punctuation, letter spacing, you need to come see me by next Wednesday, the 21st, February 21st, to see if we can change how your name presents in PowerSchool. And last but not least, ordering caps and gowns for graduation. You need to order those by March 15th to ensure that they are delivered by the April 17th delivery date to Northside. After March 15th, the cost of caps and gowns are going to start going up because they're going to have to expedite shipping from their warehouses. So March 15th to order your cap and gowns, a very, very important date. You can find the link for cap and gown orderings on the Guidance Schoology page. Thanks.
Hi Northside, welcome back to Staff 101. Today I'm here with Miss
Murray,
and she's what do you do here at Northside?
I am the new Gear Up advisor. So I help students, particularly that are part of the Gear Up program. So right now that's primarily the junior and senior cohort of students to help start thinking about plans for after you graduate.
Okay.
It's kind of my biggest role.
Do you like it here at Northside?
I do, yeah. Everyone's been really nice and welcoming, and everyone's very friendly, so that's good.
What's your favorite thing about your job?
I think so. Prior to starting here, I worked in the college and university setting. So I think my favorite thing is knowing what I know about what happens at college, being able to take that and help prepare students for their first semester, kind of with the tools and things to help be successful right off the bat.
Tell me about your background. What did you do, like growing up, any sports, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I was a band kid back when I was in high school. I tried volleyball for a second and then that did not work out. So I played the flute in marching band, and one of my proudest accomplishments to this day is that we won state finals my senior year.
Do you have any advice to freshmen?
Freshmen? Take advantage, I think, of every opportunity that is given to you while you're here in high school. One of the biggest things that colleges look for outside of academics and your SAT scores are involvements and things that you did other than just going to school and getting good grades. So if you can join a club, you can join a sports team, get involved in your community even. Those are all really smart things, I think, to do just to help prepare for life after high school.
Hi, Mr. Thomas.
Staff 101 bomb.
Yeah. This is
Yep.
Mr. Thomas, guys.
Yes.
I'm including this.
Hello,
This is a rare sighting.
and to see what's happening for our video.
Behind the scenes.
Right now. Yeah, absolutely. So the first one I have is if you are a senior this year and getting ready to graduate, and you have plans for post-secondary college career goals, you're part of the Gear Up program, you're eligible for what we call the Gear Up Scholarship. This is not a competitive scholarship. It is solely, you just fill out the form. There's some information that you put on this side of the paper, and then once you get your what they call enrollment verification from the school that you're committed to, so let's say you're going to Ball State, you get accepted to the university, and then you have to commit to enroll there. You'll get a letter sometime around your orientation over the summer that will say, hey, you're officially good to go for fall. We need proof of that, and then we will send a $2,500 check to that college directly to help you cover expenses for your first semester, your first year. It is a one-time scholarship, so it doesn't renew, but it's just something for our Gear Up students to help cover some of the financial expenses that can come with going on to college. So I'd encourage you to come to my office and pick up one of these if you haven't already. And then apply for any other scholarship that you can find, because every little bit helps. And then for my sophomores and juniors, we have a college fair coming up on March 4th. For juniors, that'd be the day before you take your SATs. We'll be going to Purdue Fort Wayne's campus to look at a bunch of different colleges that have come from all across the country. It's a good opportunity to kind of start your college search. So again, whether you're a sophomore or a junior, you're eligible to go on that trip. I have permission forms in my office for that as well. We're hoping to get a handful of students that are excited about kind of looking into those different opportunities. And it's a really good way to start your college search by talking to a lot of different representatives and piecing together, do I want to go to a bigger school? Do I like small schools? What schools have majors that you might be interested in? It's just a really good opportunity to start that search. So those permission forms would be due by next Wednesday, the 21st. So if you're interested, come pick one up before the end of the week.
Okay.
I guess this is on Friday, so by Tuesday of next week.
Okay. Tuesday of next week, guys. Thank you so much for watching Staff 101. Again, this is Miss Murray, and she's located here in the Fishbowl. Go find her if you have any questions, or if you are a Gear Up person, you want to do the scholarship. Yeah. Good? Okay. Bye.
Good morning, Northside. This is your weekly Tech Bite. This week, your Tech Bite is all about ensuring you never leave your laptop unattended in your car. When you leave your laptop in your car unattended, you leave your laptop vulnerable to many things, the first of which is theft. Keep your laptop with you or in a safe place to avoid this. With unpredictable changes in the weather, it leaves your laptop open to the possibility of condensation or moisture settling into your laptop. Moisture and condensation can cause permanent damage. This is especially concerning when you consider your liquid crystal display, or LCD screen on your laptop. If moisture gets between the layers of your LCD screen, freezes, and then it gets hit, it can easily crack. If your screen cracks, there's no going back. Remember, damages to your laptop can cost you up to $448. Don't put yourself in that position. Please, keep your laptop in a safe, dry place. Have a great day, Northside.
Hello, Northside High School. Here we are, second semester of 3DE, and we kicked it off with our National Case Challenge for the 10th graders. This year's was brand new. We were partnering with the Home Depot. And look at these amazing slides. And even these models. But I can't take any credit for them. All credit goes to our finalist teams for this case challenge. Pictured here, you see our winning finalist team made up of Jakaj Rich, Jackson Smith, and Owen Roney from McGee House. And standing right next to them, that's Dr. Alan McGee. Yes, he came and was one of our 10.4 judges. That's just how much this presentation mattered. You can see that these students presented with some amazing presentation skills. I mean, what growth we've had since freshman year. As 3DE founders, I have seen the entire sophomore class make it to the next level. You guys are putting in such hard work in your classes and demonstrating such growth in your competencies. The entire audience did a great job at the culminating event. And remember, it's a national case challenge competition. Last year was Arby's, this year's the Home Depot. Last year, Northside Legends, you made it into the top 12. This year, I think you have a chance at the top 3, or even taking home that first place gold. We'll see, but if you see any of these finalist team members in the halls over the next few days, please congratulate them, as they worked so hard to get to that point to stand on stage. And a special shout out again to McGee House and that winning team that's moving on to nationals. Next, be sure to cheer on the 9th graders as they present next Tuesday their 9.4 Arby's National Case Challenge.
This is a reminder from Yearbook that all senior quotes are due today. Baby Oz, you want to get in as soon as possible to Mr. Bailey. Thank you and have a good day.
Hi, my name is Adma, and I'm a senior here at Northside, graduating in 2024. As you consider new classes for your upcoming freshmen, I want you to consider the CTE pathway of radio TV.
In the first year of the radio, TV, and broadcasting pathway, students take course 7139, Principles of Broadcasting. This course provides basic fundamental skills for students who wish to seek opportunities in the field of broadcasting or mass media. Students will explore the technical aspects of audio and sound design for radio and video production and distribution. In their second year, students take course 7306, Audio and Video Production Essentials. Throughout this course, students participate in thorough studies of audio and video production techniques for radio, television, and digital technologies. Students will learn the skills necessary for audio production and on-air work used in radio and other digital formats. Through experience in video production, students gain skills in message development, directing, camera use, video editing, and teleprompting. The final course of this pathway is 7307, Mass Media Production. In this class, students will focus on the study of theory and practice in the voice and visual aspects of radio and television performance. In addition, this course introduces the skills used to acquire and deliver news stories in a digital media format every week. Students will learn how to research issues and current events, interview news sources, interact with law enforcement and government officials, along with learn how to write in a comprehensive news style.
Thank you so much for hearing about this CTE pathway. I hope you consider it while registering for your new classes.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Madame Hunter. I am the French teacher here at Northside. So what you heard just then, a little bit of French, we do often in the classroom. There's a big focus on our speaking and listening. We do lots of reading and we get stuck straight into writing, and we do this with partners, by ourselves, in groups. We have a big end of year project at the end where you'll get to work with a friend to write your own original story. Lots of fun things include not just the language but even including the culture, fun things that we do around Mardi Gras, and many things in this classroom. So come check it out.
Hi guys, I'm Miss Fry. I teach photography 1, 2, and 3 here. So photo 1 is all about the basic techniques, going over how to make a good photo. Photo 2 is building yourself in a photographer artistic way. And then photo 3 is an independent study where you are able to do things as a photographer for the community, and then you're also setting your own goals and ambitions as well. So in photography, we kind of get into a bunch of different things. We do basics of photography. We have DSLR cameras that we get into. We have our lovely dark room here. And then we also can do some fun special effects.
My name is Marquita Price. I work at City Life. I'm the program coordinator, and we are coming to your school, Northside, to do Real Talk. And what Real Talk is essentially is a small group where we would come get you or you would come meet us, and we would have lunch together. We will build connections. We want to be a safe place. We want to be a trusted place where you can have an adult, a trusted person that you could come to, confide in, whatever you needed. If it's in our reach, we would try and help you. City Life is located right by Southside High School. It is an after-school community center. And so what we do is education success. We do trips. We go on college trips. And we just want to get you planted in the right place with the right people to help you be successful.
Hi there, I'm John. I'm going to be meeting with students on Thursdays during lunchtime with a group called Real Talk. If you're interested in that, we're going to be meeting in room H110, and you can sign up through the guidance office, or if you can find me during lunches on Thursdays, we'd love to have you. Real Talk is just a small, easy program with just 10 students. We'll have a guys group and a girls group where we're just talking about different things, different subjects each week, but we just really want to be an encouragement for you. A safe place where you can just come and just build good relationships and eat fresh baked cookies and just have a lot of fun.
I'm Rodney Jones here with
Miss Witt.
Mr. Berg. Miss Witt will be reading the dad jokes.
What's a chemist's favorite carnival ride? What is a Ferris wheel? You were so close, but in the wrong direction and all the things. So really, you were just very wrong. Yes, you got it. Science buffs, we love it. Why don't melons get married? Why don't melons get married?
I don't know.
They cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe, by the way, is grown in southern Indiana, the best cantaloupe in the world. Didn't know that.
How do you know that?
Because I grew up in southern Indiana.
Oh, home of the best cantaloupe.
U.S. Highway 41. Terre Haute to Evansville.
His childhood address.
Just taught you a little bit about Indiana, didn't I?
Back in 1912, the year I was born. Why should you never lend anything to a mole?
Have no idea.
They burrow more than they return. Okay. Are you not finding humor, or are you just trying to fight back your laughter? All right. Here we go. You got this one. Yes. Why did the burglar steal a dozen eggs?
Because he didn't want a baker's dozen?
He liked them poached. Okay.
I do like poached eggs.
Not a fan. All right. Why shouldn't you buy Velcro? I know you know this.
Because then you'll be accused of having sticky fingers.
It's a ripoff. Velcro. Ripoff. All right. All right, this is the last one. Are you ready?
I born ready.
Did you hear about the man who ironed a 4-leaf clover?
Ironed a 4-leaf clover. No.
What does ironed mean? What do you do if you're ironing clothes? Pressing them?
Pressing.
And what is a 4-leaf clover? It's for what? Symbolizes.
Luck? Don't press your luck.
He really pressed his luck. Good job. Way to work through that. All right. Here we go. Robert, signing off.
What's your name?
Jessica Witt. I'm sorry, Miss Witt.
And Dave Berg. Oh, sorry, Mr. Berg.
And
Robert. Have a great day.
Thanks for tuning in. That's all for today's edition of the Weekly Northerner.
Have a great day, Legends. We'll see you here next week.